What's up, guys? I am the AJ Metal, and today I'm here to review an album by Never Shout Never. This album is called Harmony. I'd also like to preface this video saying that my friend recently, who's actually filming this video, like 2 months ago, made a parody of the Radio and Nickelback. We just got to posting it to YouTube recently. I think it's pretty funny. You should check it out. His channel is Jordan J. Parsons. I'll put that link in the description bar, and you can watch it. But yeah, this album is by Never Shout Never, and it is entitled Harmony. I doubt I have to explain who Never Shout Never is to the majority of the YouTube music community, because I'm sure at least most of you have heard of him, if not listened to a song or two by him. He is known for his main demographic being mostly teenage scenester or hipster girls. But I don't think it's fair to simply judge him based on his fan base. That made no sense. Anyway, this album, I would like to start off this review with saying that it is nothing different, any period of anything he's made up until this point. Lyrical content, production, which I'll get to in a minute, and instrument-wise and vocal-wise, it is the same stuff that you've heard from him since, like, what, 2007, 2008? That's not that long, but yeah. It is nothing different at all. He hasn't really changed at all, and I'm pretty sure Christopher Drew is a person that will not evolve whatsoever within his musical career. He will stay the same kind of person, same kind of musician for as long as he makes music, unless he starts taking music more seriously. Which leads me to saying I'm not a fan of this album. First of all, the vocals, whether they're just normal or auto-tuned, which sometimes is kind of hard to tell, because it seems to be dishonest editing a lot of the time. Like, he's trying to make it sound like his own voice, but you can tell it's not. Especially, I think, the third song, Cheater, Cheater, Best Friend, Eater. But another thing I'd like to bring up is the production value. This is somewhat kind of original with this album. Actually, his production value either drastically increases or decreases depending on which song is which. The first song had amazing production and everything else, and then the song after that had poor production. It's like a cycle of great production, poor production, great production, poor production, and I really wish he could just, like, make up his mind. I'm sure that was probably his thoughts were this album, and I'm sure he probably meant for it to be like that, but it didn't really turn out that great at all. And also, the lyrical content on this album is not really noteworthy at all. It's definitely not showing any strong points at all with Christopher Drew as a musician, simply because the lyrics are all half-baked love stories, stories about getting over love interest, and it makes me ask, how many girls could you have loved up until this point? He's like, what, 20, 21 at the most? He can't have possibly that many love stories. I'm serious. I don't know 70-year-olds that have had that as many love experiences as he's talking about. And he seems to be talking about vastly different girls. So one of the girls seems to be, like, abused by her last spouse or boyfriend or whatever. And some of them are like one of them is a girl sleeping with his best friend or something like that. A girl he is particularly interested in at that point. It makes everyone ask, who really cares? You know, some people spend their entire careers writing about one girl. This guy spends one album with 11 songs about 11 different girls. It's like every single song is a new girl, and only the girls that he applies to, the girls that his fans are, actually care about it at all. To anyone else, to any other music fan at all, they're not really going to like it at all, because the lyrics aren't poetic, except with a couple exceptions. You can call them poetry, and sometimes the lyrics don't even make sense. Like, the first song, it says, I can't even remember, but it says something like, you and me and he and she and we is we. What does that even mean? If you can tell me, tell me. I want to know. I'm not going to exact, but it's close enough. The most poetic part of this album was probably Cheater, Best Friend Eater. And the bridge, it sounds like terrible, like he's trying to become Shakespeare all of a sudden, but it's the best example of lyrics on this album. And the instrumentation is nothing worth speaking of either. I mean, this does show a lot of different instruments. It's definitely not a one guitar affair or anything like that. I don't know why there's a banjo on the cover. I don't know if I heard a banjo, except maybe a light banjo. It's playing a little bit of rhythm every now and then. I'm pretty sure I didn't hear a banjo in the entire album. There's some harmonicas in there, some electronic-ish beats, and one has a whole piano in it. The instrumentation, although it's sometimes catchy, it's really nothing really worth mentioning at all. I mean, it's probably his strongest point is that. But the songs, especially the poorly produced ones that only have like one instrument playing, are the worst. I mean, they're just terrible. This album, I would have to give a 3 out of 10. My favorite song would be the last one, and I could say this is my favorite because the album's finally over, and that probably is a contributing factor, but it seems to be just generally a better song, more pure than the rest. I don't know. But yeah, what do you think about it? Tell me. Leave a comment. I'll read it. I may give you feedback. This has been all for the AJ Metal. Reviewing Never Shout Never. Harmony. Goodbye.